Alright, hey everyone, this is Rudy. I promised you guys a template email. I'll put this in the comment section as well as the description bar so you can just cut and paste it, hopefully. As far as ideas, here's some ideas of who to send it out to. And we've got to flood these people, right? Because just 1 or 2 emails, they'll probably miss it. They won't pay attention. And there has to be a template email, because I've known about this thing since, like, I think May the 8th, and it's now May the 22nd, and things are just now starting to fall together. It took me a good 2 weeks to kind of piece all the pieces together, what really is going on and how really bad it is. So we got to get these guys started on the right foot and point them in the right places. And if you guys can write a better template email, go for it, man. I'm just doing the best I can with the resources I got. This is something just to start out with. But the people that, just ideas, Mark Dice, KrisAnne Hall, Dan Badandi, Dave Hodges, Gary Franchi with Next News Network, Sheila Zielinski, Weekend Vigilante, InfoWars, Pastor Wiley Drake, Joyce Riley with thepowerhour.com, Kent Hovind. Tell Kent Hovind about it, even though I've told him. You guys tell him too. Pastor James David Manning and the Manning Report, John B. Wells, Alfred Adask, Hagman and Hagman. Send it to Donald Trump. Maybe we can get Donald Trump to pick up on this. The American Free Press. And somebody mentioned a guy by the name of Jim Fetzer. I don't know who he is, but if you do, go for it. But here's the template email. Again, I'll put a copy in the video below. This one was to KrisAnne Hall. And you can change the names, of course, and your phone number, but just gives you something to start with, right? And please critique me. If you think you can, write a better one and mail it to me. My name is Rudy Davis at 972-839-9848 with email ruddavis@yahoo.com. The Schaeffer Cox story is about to blow wide open. I am making it my life's mission to raise awareness about Schaeffer Cox, just like many of us did for Kent Hovind. Please help Schaeffer Cox, who has been unjustly incarcerated for over 5 years. As you get time, you need to become acquainted with the Schaeffer Cox story. And then I refer to the U.S. Observer article that was written on, it was been updated, I think, in March of 2016. So that's probably the first place I need to go to become familiar with the Schaeffer Cox story. I just finished reading the article above. I really do think it is worth your time to read it as well. You need to know that the evil bastards at the DOJ have no limits. We all need to do everything we can to raise awareness about this young man, Schaeffer Cox. He was arrested for making the speech below. This is the 1 hour and 41 speech that he made in Montana. There's FBI memos that prove that the FBI arrested him for that speech. That's not just a figure of speech. Schaeffer Cox tells us that there's FBI memos that say we got to arrest him because of that speech. Schaeffer recently wrote a letter from prison about his torturous treatment in an experimental CMU ward of the prison run by the CIA, where he has not been allowed to communicate with the outside world for 3.5 years. Then I refer to my video where I read his email from prison, and I go on to write, at about 6 minutes, the person reading Schaeffer's email breaks down emotionally while reading of Schaeffer's torture. I go on to write, the Russia Today video below and the Dave Hodges article talk about CMU prisons and how they are used for cases where the Obama administration wants to keep secret. The Obama administration wants to keep secret from the American people. I give him the video that I made. I give him the Dave Hodges article, the Common Sense Show, and then I give him the Russia Today video where they talk of CMU prisons. I end the template with, please help our brother Schaeffer Cox, and at the same time hold these evil bastards accountable for their deeds. That is my template email that I've been mailing to anyone and everyone. Please help us get this out. Mail it to anyone and everyone that you know of that could help raise awareness about our brother Schaeffer Cox that's been unjustly incarcerated for 5 years in prison, and he's been separated from his family, has not seen his family. His daughter, I think, was born a week and a half before they threw him in prison. Please help us out, guys.